We're taking a closer look at what voters are thinking and what's at stake in New Jersey's gubernatorial race. Joining us now is Michele Siekerka, who is the president and CEO of the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. Good morning to you, Michele.
Good morning, Ken.
Nice to have you on. Busy day, we know, right? How
Yes,
important are
it is.
economic and yes, how important are economic and business issues to voters in this year's election, and how do they impact a voter's decision?
Yeah, critically important. Ken, I don't think I need to tell you, New Jersey, we're pretty challenged when it comes to affordability and regional competitiveness. We've been
Mhm.
saying to folks, when you get out and vote today, be informed, be a critical thinker when you vote. What candidate is the pro-business candidate? What candidate is going to put business at the center and have the job creator on their mind during policy each and every day? We need someone who's going to do that on day one, who has an agenda that can get to work starting tomorrow. This is what
And
we
and
need
the
in New Jersey's next governor.
when you look though at what's going on here, we have in the state a Democrat administration as governor. You have Democrats controlling the Assembly, the Senate, the state Supreme Court, 9 of the 12 Congress seats, both U.S. Senate seats, 15 largest cities of New Jersey, all controlled by Democrats and Democrat administrations. And yet you got a Mikey Sherrill saying she's going to come in and make things all better. So how does that resonate with voters, or does it?
Well, I'll tell you, let's remind ourselves New Jersey is the strongest governor, right? The power of the veto pen and the ability what New Jersey's governor can do, not most governors across the country can do. And so, even in the face of opposition, perhaps even from one's own party, that governor can be a stronghold and pretty much has a bully pulpit with that veto pen.
Okay. Well, business people look for stability, of course. So how does New Jersey play into that?
Ah, well, we need predictability and certainty. This is how businesses make investment, right? When business makes investment, it's not just for tomorrow, it's for the next year, it's for the next few years. So we need to have line sight to good policy. We can't go reversing course every few months. A great example was Governor Murphy on the corporate transit fee. He committed to the business community to sunset that corporate business tax a few years ago, take it back down to 9.5. And here we are for our largest employers and job creators across the state of New Jersey, back up at 11.5, a promise that he did not keep. That is lack of predictability. We need a governor to come in. He's going to state an agenda on day one, and they're going to carry out that agenda for the next 4 years.
And when you have 800,000 illegal migrants, this is not to pin anything on any one group, but you have 800,000 illegal migrants and it costs 50, 60, $70,000 per person per year in terms of expenses for the state. The money has to come from somewhere. And though they don't like to talk about that, that is a realistic thing. Are voters strictly focused on bigger issues like energy and the economy, or do even the smaller issues like, say, for instance, jobs or infrastructure, does that still play into their decisions in an off year like this?
Oh, mostly is the kitchen table issues right now. And for business, affordability is that issue as well. You talked about energy costs. I mean, think about a resident, their energy bill went up 10 or 20%, times that by 100 for a business who has to open up a shop every day. Think about a manufacturing facility, it's probably times 1,000, right? So energy is critical on everyone's mind. Cost of doing business, labor mandates, just the cost of employing a workforce and opening our doors each and every day. Our small businesses are being crushed here in New Jersey, and we need attention to them immediately.
Is there an appetite for opening up and expanding, if you will, the menu of options for energy, maybe going back to natural gas plants that were all shut down, 5 of them, going back to nuclear, one of those shut down in the last few years. And I mean, is there an appetite? Are people willing to try having a mix and all of the above kind of energy plan?
Yeah, and JBIA has been asking for an all of the above. We have our blueprint for a competitive New Jersey, which is our policy document for the next governor. And in that, it talks about all of the above. We need to unleash the resources that we have. It's about accessibility, it's about affordability. We can all strive for cleaner, greener, and we're doing that in New Jersey. I mean, our air is
Mhm,
incredibly clean for what we've done, right?
mhm.
But we need to be cognizant of the fact that when we can't produce energy here and we import for somewhere else, we're turning on coal plants up in Pennsylvania. Who's that helping? That's not helping our atmosphere. That's not helping our rates. We need to get back to basics here in New Jersey and unleash some of that natural gas you just mentioned.
Yeah, it's not only Pennsylvania, it's also Virginia and West Virginia. We've been getting coal-powered plants giving us energy right now, and it's silly. It's antithetical to everything that we're talking about, right? It's almost like a show. Let's shut down our coal plants, but let's use their coal plants. So in the meantime, we're importing that power and spending money. What's a website for the NJBIA?
Sure. Really simple. njbia.org.
Michele Siekerka, we need to have you on more, definitely, please. President and CEO of the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. Thank you so much on this busy election day for coming on today. We appreciate you.
Thanks for the opportunity, Ken, and let's all get out there and vote for New Jersey's next governor who's going to be pro-business.
100% with you. Thank you so much.